calling all my budget besties to the front. I know you guys like to smell amazing, but you don't like to pay that hefty price tag. Don't worry, I got you. This video is for you. If you want to see the budget-friendly fragrances that I have on the list for you guys today, then please keep on watching. And if you are new here, my name is Shells. I cover fragrance, beauty, lifestyle, all the things. So if that sounds like your type of vibe, I welcome you to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and drop me some comments down below so we can get to know each other. All right, besties, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So I'm going to quickly breeze through these budget-friendly fragrances for you guys. And I'm going to start off with this one from Miss Kylie Jenner. And this one is Cosmic. Wow. Listen, ladies, do not sleep on this fragrance. You know, it smells so good. When I got it a few years ago, I thought it would have been a light fragrance that it wouldn't perform. But the longer it sat, the richer it got and the more potent it currently is. I think there's a blood orange in here. There's amber. Is there jasmine? But it smells so good. To me, it also has a little sexiness to it. This is a grown, sexy, flirty type of scent that is very, very versatile. Kylie Jenner, she did a good job with this fragrance. I really enjoy it. What I'm going to say though, it is not a groundbreaking scent profile. It's kind of reminding me of something right now, but I can't quite put my finger on it. As I'm smelling it on the strip, there is something sweet coming through, something creamy, as if there's a vanilla note down in here. I don't know if it's the amber that's doing that, but it's changing into something sweeter, smoother down in the base. Is this a daytime fragrance? I guess it can be a daytime fragrance depending on how you spray it, but this could be an evening date night fragrance as well. Very, very versatile scent. So if you like slightly fruity, a little bit warm, then you're gonna like this. So if you have not gotten your nose on this fragrance, I highly, highly recommend that you do. So this one is Cosmic from the house of Kylie Jenner. Okay, so moving on to another budget-friendly fragrance that smells very, very expensive. And I was so shocked when I bought this fragrance. This is actually my second bottle. I ran through the first one. It is Pink Woods from Ariana Grande, and this is from the Love Notes collection. And my God, ladies, this fragrance impressed me. The quality, the smell, it smells very, very unique. I cannot quite pin down, which fragrance this reminds me of. But what I'm going to say, you have to like woody fragrances. According to Fragrantica, this has notes of lotus, there's bergamot, there's cashmere, there is jasmine, there is supposedly tonka bean and cotton candy in here. And child, if I'm being honest with you, I am not getting any sweetness from this fragrance. There is a slight coziness that I'm picking up on, but all I'm getting is the bergamot. The vetiver in here is adding a slight suede, leathery kind of touch. Definitely very woody. They're saying this has a tea note in here. Slight green nuance, but overall this is a cozy, bright, woody type of scent that smells like luxury. This is also giving maybe a slight, spa-like type of vibe. To me as well, this slightly leans unisex, in my opinion. I could see a man wearing this. I would love to know your thoughts on this one. Do you have it? Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. So again, this one is Pink Woods from Miss Ariana Grande. Besties, I'm sorry, I cannot do a budget friendly video and not include this fragrance. I love this fragrance so, so much. It has been spoken about multiple times on my channel. It is Dearest Graceful Hydrangea from the Bridgerton collection. Let me tell you something. At this point, I'm tired of recommending. I am tired of talking about it. I am tired of gifting people this fragrance because this is how much I ride hard for this scent. This is just very easy, very quick, just put together, graceful, clean type of fragrance. Now, let me tell you something. This fragrance, I believe they're going to discontinue it. It is at an amazing price at Ulta online right now for $15. Listen to me, man. This is a steal. You cannot lose. $15, besties? This is coming from $68. So run, okay? But to the scent, what gets me with this fragrance is just how clean it smells. It has a hortensia note. There is blackcurrant and there's praline. But man, the floral mixed in with the blackcurrant and the sweetness smells amazing. And I am telling you, this fragrance lasts. Okay? My mom smelled this last night and I had to run and take advantage of that sale, child. And you best believe I got myself some more backup bottles because you never know. Because it seems like they're gonna get rid of this fragrance, and I'm like, for what? Why would I get rid of this fragrance? It smells good. This is effortless, an effortless fragrance that's gonna make you smell effortless. You know what I mean? So please, ladies, get your nose on this one. Graceful Hydrangea from Bridgerton. Okay, moving right along to a fragrance that was featured very recently on my channel. But I don't feel like I did that fragrance justice only because I didn't have enough time to play with that fragrance. So I don't think I gave a fair description of it. But now that I've had time to play with it, wear it, and give it a full test, now I'm ready to give you my honest, unbiased thoughts on this scent. It is Linked Forever by Afnan. And when I tell you, this fragrance took me on a little journey, child. It smells so good. The opening is very, very bright from the mandarin and the berries that are in here. The type of mandarin orange that's in here is a juicy, ripe orange. Picture yourself biting in that orange and then you taste the juiciness. It's a sweet orange that you get, and you definitely can smell it in here, accompanied with those berries. In the mid is where it starts to get a little floral and a little bit tropical. From the gardenia, there is tuberose and ylang ylang in here. The tuberose is on the sweeter side, and the ylang ylang adds that creaminess and that tropical nuance that I'm talking about. And then down in the base, you have a creamy coconut. This is not giving me coconut water. It's more so coconut milk. There is musk also down in here, and there is some woodiness. But if I'm being honest, I'm not picking up much on the woodiness. I do get the musk. And then the creaminess is translating to my nose, you know, as a vanilla. Like, it smells like there's vanilla in here. But I know it's the creaminess from the ylang ylang and the coconut that's adding that vanilla nuance that I'm picking up on. But ladies, it smells amazing. It smells amazing on the strip, but on the skin, it develops and it turns into something so magical. Beautiful fragrance. I am so, so impressed. And this to me is not a loud fragrance, but one of my beloved besties did mention to me that the longer this sits, the more it will project after a while. And you know how it is with Arabian fragrances. They get better with time. But my God, this smells amazing, and one that I highly, highly recommend that you guys get your nose on. So this one is Linked Forever from Afnan. Okay, besties, this next one, I'm not going to spend a long time on it because this has been featured on my channel multiple times, but I cannot bring to you a budget fragrance and not talk about this, because this fragrance is highly complimented. It's one I have recommended a gazillion times, ones that I have gifted people, and every feedback I have gotten, has been unanimous. Everybody agrees with my sentiments. And this one is Rouge Orchard from Australia. So apparently this is inspired by Rouge Travalga from Dior. I don't own that fragrance. And at this point, I don't care to own this fragrance because this is giving me everything and more. Every time I speak about this fragrance, I keep telling you how refreshing it is. That's how it translates to my nose. There's cherry, rose, there's patchouli. There are some berries. I think it's raspberry in the opening. But I keep saying, this smells like an apple scent to me. Apple fragrance that has a little earthiness and a little freshness. I am not detecting a cherry note at all. Maybe it's more so the cherry juice, like a fresh, juicy cherry that was just picked, not a syrupy, sweet, dark, bitter, or syrupy type of cherry. It smells so good. Speaking of which, one of my mom's friend asked me very recently to recommend 3 fragrances for her. She wanted to buy them for her birthday, and this was one of them. And let me tell you, she called my mom and told my mom that she was in an elevator heading home from work. And she was basically accosted by a couple asking her, "What do you have on? Please tell me the name of it." I'm telling you, this is such a striking fragrance. Projects, it fills an entire space. This is my colleague's signature scent at this point. And from the dent, you can tell I adore this fragrance. So ladies, I am telling you, this fragrance smells very expensive, very sophisticated, niche quality. But as you know, on a budget. This is another one I would highly, highly recommend that you get your nose on. So I'm not going to ramble on any longer. So if you want to smell like a good girl, damn, get your nose on Rouge Orchard from Australia. Anyway, on to the last fragrance. Yes, besties, we're at the end of the video. So if you were having a good time, too bad for you. This fragrance is a very beautiful, rosy, strawberry, fruity type of fragrance. It's a very aquatic, watery, dewy, fresh type of rose fragrance, giving rose water vibes. A very fresh, slightly sweet strawberry. Wow, but it smells so, so good. This one is Rose Era from the House of Snif. Very, very affordable as well. When you spray this, you get a burst of that strawberry. It's not giving me a synthetic strawberry. It's more of a realistic, juicy, slightly sweet strawberry, as I said. There's also a pear note in here. There's lotus. There's rose. The rose in here is adding a powdery texture to this. It's not giving me a dated type of rose. It's a powdery rose, like a pink rose, not a red rose. There's ambrette, there's musk. There's also saffron in here. So it's a fragrance that it's layered, but it's easy. So if you like fragrances like Delina La Rose, just think of dewy, watery, luminous type of, fruity florals. That's what this is. It's not complex. And though it's an eau de toilette, it will give you moderate performance, moderate projection. Very, very easy, very feminine, very, very beautiful. And in this heat, this is going to be beautiful. So if you like rose, you have to like rose. You heard me. Yeah, if you like rose, mixed in with your more juicy, watery type of fruits, then you're going to love this. So yeah, Rose Era from the House of Snif. Okay, besties. No, don't come for me, because to me, these are affordable. And I tried my best to keep them under $100. I hope you enjoyed this little list that I put together for you guys. Some you have seen already, but all in all, they smell amazing and they're affordable. So if you have any of them, I want to know your thoughts. And again, if you have any budget-friendly recommendation for me, I'm welcoming them with open arms, okay? So with that being said, my besties, I hope you have an amazing one. And I will catch you in another video.